Yeah, Mike Scott Chicago. On the way to keep calm in troubled worlds, have a serene mind. You know, beautiful day in Chicago. It's probably like 50 something degrees, Troy. Yeah, I'm out here
Yes.
enjoying life today. I had a day off today. I went down to the I went to the automobile show, Chicago Auto Show. I saw a beautiful $7 million jet. It was supposed to be the fastest private jet there is. And you can look at something with your eyes and love it, but don't have to have it. You know what I'm saying? I saw a beautiful Rolls Royce. They had cars. Because I had two cars I was in love with, you know. So you can love money, you know, and Valentine's Day is tomorrow. I don't have to be sad on Valentine's Day, you know, because you know, I used to be, you know, my eyes are light in my mind. But I used to be caught up in a lifestyle, you know, and you know what I'm saying. But it's freedom from acting. See, because your eyes will lie to your mind. You know, like I say, I saw that car beautiful, and I ain't got to have it. So, you know, happiness comes from within. You know, happiness comes from within. You know, if your happiness depends on money, you'll never be happy with yourself. So yeah, bad breath, better no breath. I'm 64 years old, so I like life. I love being above ground. You know, I'm on borrowed time, not a dinosaur. It's cool to be a square. And the body has to move half an hour, 5 days a week. So I take action. I still ride. I ride my bike 7 days a week. I ain't stopped. Repetition. It's like reading a book over and over again. A book by its counsel teaches wise men how to live. You gotta learn how to live. You know, cigarettes, 8 million people die from cigarettes. You know, 3.2 million people die from alcohol. Hit by a train is not that last car that caboose that kills a person. It's always the first car that hits and kills a person. You know. So flow with whatever may happen, let your mind be free. You know. And that's what the meditation is. You know, I got meditations that I'm always into it because I keep them flowing. Let your mind flow. The mind must always be in a state of flow. And for when it stops anywhere the flow is interrupted. And this interruption that's injures to well-being of the mind. So I keep meditation in my mind, not the news. You know, I meet people. I don't know who does the news. I don't watch the news, but you know, I don't know who does the news. I don't know the news because I don't watch the news. I get the weather, get out of there, because I gotta watch what I put in my mind. Because you always think about all day long as a man thinketh, so is he. So our best friends, our worst enemies are our thoughts. A thought could do you more good than a banker, or faithful friend, or cheerful companion. A thought could also do you more harm than a brick. Sorrow looks back, worry looks around, faith looks up. So eagles fly along. So the happiest man, the man's that lives from day to day and asks no more. So I don't need a lot to be happy today. You know, I say that $7 million jet is beautiful, but I ain't gotta have a jet today. You know, that car looks good, but that can't bring me happiness. Happiness comes from within. If your happiness depends on money, you'll never be happy with yourself. The educated man is a man with certain spiritual qualities, which makes him calm in adversity and happy when alone. So yeah, I'm still here after COVID shut down. So I like being around people. I didn't go to all the show for the cars. I came to be around the people. See, the hermit life is not a normal life. So people are meant to communicate with people. I'm standing here with an ex-Marine right here, and I was at this. He said I'm losing weight because I ride this bike every day. So you got to take action to stay above ground. So Mike Scott, Chicago. I ain't drank in 33 years. I ain't smoked a joint in 33. Haven't gambled in 33 years. I didn't gamble on the game. I don't gamble. You know, I haven't gambled. You know, I can enjoy a football game without, you know, and don't have to have a Budweiser in my hand. You know, so a man is rich in proportion things he afford to leave alone. I was a slave to a lot of things. You know, I thought, you know, I had to have something. You know, I had to have this. You know, women. You know, I had 2 cars, 3 girlfriends. You know. Stuff like that. I was chasing happiness outside myself. A sense of devotion to chasing pursuing thing leads to excitement. You know. So today it's about going opposite the wickedness in high places. Remember, fear is the dark room we develop negatives. Fear is the curse of the world. So I don't live in fear. Though I walk through the valley of death, I have no fear. I pray to have no fear. You know. So yeah, I'm happy today. You know, enjoying life today. Like I say, I'm on borrowed time. I'm 64 years old. I got to live 2 lives in one lifetime. I know it is to be that playboy. I know it is to be that monk. So today, good people walks over whatever happens to them. Good people are your for pleasure. Why is that show changes highs and lows, whether touched by happens, what's by sorrow. See that dog right there? It's better to be a live dog than a dead lion. See, it's better to be a live dog than a dead lion. Because even the lions got to defend themselves
Even the lion
against
gotta
flies.
defend itself.
So a spiritual person can endure insults, ill treatment, criticism, and not react. Then the spirit be strong like an army. So it's not the wars in different countries, it was the war in a war with the man in the mirror.
Yes.
King Solomon, it's better be slow-tempered and famous. It's better to have self-control, control an army. I must control my emotions or my emotions will control me. 99 things outside me I cannot control. That train moving, you know, cars beeping, you know, I can't, but 99 things I can control is inside of me.
Right.
A wise man carry possession within. So yeah, Mike Scott, Chicago. I'm enjoying this beautiful day in Chicago. And it's a good city, you know. I love the river walk in the summertime. So yeah, wear the world like a loose garment. The wind cannot shake the mountains. Nothing can save you walking with God. God can be your shield. No promise the world can harm you. That's what it said in dollar bill. And God we trust, right?
Yes.
So I don't trust in man. I trust in God. God commands the sun whether you like it or not. So I'm above ground right now because of God. God has all power, you know.
Yes.
And what Buddha said. What's the use of claiming something that is yours when even the moon is used as a public light?
Even the moon is used as a
The fool
public
says,
light.
these are my kids and this is my wealth. Well, him and himself do not own yourself, you know. You know, wealth consists not in having great possession, but having few wants. So it's about having self-esteem. When you care about people's approval, you become a prisoner. What you think of yourself is much more important than what others think about you. So when I walk in a place, I walk in an event with self-esteem because, see, I got self-esteem because I don't drink, I don't drug, I don't gamble, you know, I don't chase women, a lot of things I don't do. So I'm happy today because I got free from active addiction, freedom from a lot of nonsense. The company you keep will determine the trouble you meet. Mike Scott, Chicago, cool to be a square.